didn't do nothing wrong, man.
Yeah, you did. You don't listen to what you told to do.
I've done nothing wrong.
De-escalate.
Spell it.
His name is Stephen Howard. He loves hearing his name.
This is Michelle.
What if I put the gun away?
Come here.
Chill out, eh?
Well, that settles it. Everybody grab a broom. It's Shenanigans.
Hey, welcome back to the channel, everyone. This is First Amendment Shenanigans. Today, we're going out to Reno, but before we get to that, we are inching very close to 3,000 subscribers. Let me just say thank you for everyone who has subscribed to the channel. If I have not earned your subscription yet, I hope to do so today, and I hope you really like the video. So, as I said before, we're going out to Reno, the world's biggest little city, and we're hanging out with auditing Reno 911, Mr. Drew. Well, Drew is going to a private event, a private pride event, and he gets kicked out before he even goes in. But that's not going to stop Drew. No. No, Drew is going to sneak in, but his presence is not going to go unnoticed, and he's going to be promptly kicked out. It's very enjoyable. Let's take a look.
Welcome to America. You thought speech was free everywhere, not at Pride. You can only be here if you want free speech. What's up with that?
What's up with that is you were in a private area and they set up a spot for people to protest this event. If you don't like that, you don't have to be there. Now, as you can see, this is a pretty well-attended event. This is the line to get in. I don't know what Reno Audits is doing there. He's probably there just to agitate people, but I'm willing to give him the benefit of the doubt.
What do you say about Bruce Parks? Nothing. I heard you say his name. So you have a list of people you're not supposed to have around here? Is that what's going on? I do have a list of people that are not supposed to be out here.
Okay, I'm
Can you tell me who's on the list?
Careful, I don't say anything to them, but this woman brought her children down.
What do you mean they're on the list to not be here?
That are molesting after
Staff member.
There's pedophiles down here. There's people who want to have sex with little children. That's all.
Staff member of what?
Yeah. You won't find them in church. Well, sometimes you will.
Which people? Who's on the list?
You might find in church. But they're preaching the false gospel.
Oh no, you just said Bruce Parks was on there.
Now the creepy dude is accosting this security guard, asking about a banned list to the event. Now, Frauditor, you should be used to not being invited to places. All First Amendment frauditors, I'm sure, were never invited to parties in high school. And that's why you act like wretched dirtbags to the general public. Look, it's a private event. At the end of the day, they can let in whomever they want. And if they want to keep you out, they have my 100% support.
Am I on the list?
I don't.
Well, how do you prevent people from going in if you don't know who they are?
The people that are
So evidently there's a banned list. Who's on the banned list?
I'm going to go ahead.
Terrorists always confess when they're waterboarded.
Who's on the banned list?
Miserable.
You are. I'm not going to reveal any other.
Why am I on the banned list?
Yeah.
If you don't
And
know,
you'll be down there. You won't be having a party with your friends. I
You're not allowed
guarantee
to come
that.
in. You would be
They'll be
trespassed.
they'll be malevolent beings. They are malevolent, and you will be malevolent. You're making a choice to be.
Have a great day.
Sucks to be you, nerd.
Wow, you have to be a real piece of garbage to get kicked out of an event before you even get in. Now, he's been told he's not welcome there, but what do you think he's going to do? You think he's going to go wait for the bus and just go back to whatever assisted living facility he's staying at? Or do you think he's going to try and go in and press his luck? If you think he's going in, you'd be correct.
Can I ask you a couple of questions? My name's Drew. Sure. And I was just told I'm on the banned list for being in the event. But no, they've got a list of people that are banned from being here. Yeah, but they told me they would trespass me, and obviously you guys would have to enforce the trespass. What would that entail for press, media? That's what I'm doing.
So they do have a permit. So basically it is a full private closed event. So it's kind of like going into a business at this point because they've gone through the whole permitting process and paid for it and hired their own security and all that stuff. So it'd be kind of like going into a closed business or a private business and a business saying, hey, you can't be in here, otherwise you're going to be trespassed. So basically it's public street up to the entry point, and at that point it's private because they've gone through the process with the city to make that a private event.
On the public streets and the public sidewalks, because it's a paid entry, it's closed off. Okay, I get that. But what about the private businesses on that public street? Can I access those private businesses if I have business to do?
So part of the permitting process is they have to go to each business and let them know what their plan is and ensure that the businesses sign off.
Okay.
So the officer explained that perfectly. They have their permit. Technically, the city street is being used for a private event, and he's not welcome. The frauditor even tried to weasel his way in, saying, I wanted to use one of the businesses inside the event. And the officer shut him down yet again, saying that the other businesses have agreed to allow their businesses only to be patronized by the people inside the event. So sorry, frauditor, you don't get to loiter inside a bunch of businesses and not buy anything today.
You have the right to film. I am not saying you don't have the right to film.
Then why are you trying to move me?
I was just asking you to move. That's all.
I understand. Why are you trying to move me if I'm legally good, constitutionally correct?
It's because they believe that you're going to try to walk in. That's all. That's the reason why they asked me to have you just move over there. We're not telling you. I'm asking you politely if you could just please move over there. I'm not trying to violate your rights. Nothing like that.
But I'm not welcome here is what you're saying.
Yes!
You know, we all know First Amendment frauditors are morally corrupt, and it got me thinking this is a perfect place for another one of those fair use intermissions. Today's fair use intermission is brought to us by empathy.
Do you know what empathy is?
No.
Empathy is putting yourself in other people's shoes so you can feel the way they do. If you hurt someone, empathy makes you hurt as well.
Then why would you want empathy?
He has no more sense of right and wrong than a tree frog. What?
When we think about empathy, we're talking about more than just being nice. It's the ability to step into someone else's shoes, to imagine their feelings, to treat them with dignity. Empathy is what turns everyday encounters into opportunities for respect and understanding. Unfortunately, we often see the opposite play out in public spaces, especially with First Amendment frauditors. Some people claim to stand up for rights, but instead of building bridges, they just stir up conflict. For example, behaviors like filming strangers aggressively, provoking officials, or ignoring the human side of those interactions, those actions can turn a meaningful principle into hostility. Empathy invites us to pause and ask, how would I feel if I were on the other side of this lens? If I were just to do my job or go about my day? That shift in perspective can change everything. Real strength isn't in embarrassing or belittling others. It's in creating space where everyone feels heard and respected. When we approach our communities with empathy first, we just don't defend rights, we elevate them, showing that freedom and compassion can go hand in hand. This has been your fair use intermission. Let's get back to the frauditing.
Yes.
And you don't know why? Could you get one of the R Center people over here? Why don't they come tell me why?
Sir, they don't want to speak with you and they don't want to tell you why. You're just not allowed to be here and they don't want you inside.
What are they afraid
have
I would
the
do?
complete right to do that.
I think this guy definitely has a thick candy shell around his brain, and he's just not grasping the concept of private event. They don't need to give you anything, frauditor. They don't need to give you a reason. They've probably seen your stupid videos and know you're going to harass people where they're trying to enjoy their day, have fun at the event. You can't stand that other people might be enjoying themselves, so you have to put your camera into their face and ask them a bunch of stupid questions. That's why they don't want you there. Now, the security guard gives him about another minute of his time, and then he decides to walk away, thank goodness. But we have our weaselly frauditor who decides to sneak into the event.
Why not?
Because you banned from it. This is a private event.
Who banned me?
This is a private event.
Who banned me?
Requesting you to leave.
Okay, I'll leave. Who banned me though?
The I've got somebody coming to explain to me.
Okay. Yeah, who banned me? I just want to know that.
Okay.
My friend, we've already talked about it. You can't
Yeah,
be here
who banned me? What was their name?
Doesn't matter. You have to do.
Yeah, it does.
Do you want me to go ask PD to come over?
Oh, you can trespass me. I'm more than willing to leave under threat of arrest.
You're willing to leave under the threat of arrest because you're trespassing? Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to leave right now.
Hey, security, can you get PD over here? We're in West Virginia with Drew Rybar, who's trying to
leave.
Trespass. He's continuing
No,
to
he's
trespass.
trying to leave.
He's still trespassing.
Do I get my $5 back? Because you guys took my money and let me in.
You do not get your $5 back because it was a donation, and also because you're aware that you're not allowed here.
Why don't you explain this to me like I'm 5? Okay. Break it down in terms of, okay. I think I'm getting you.
I figured they were going to trespass Drew immediately, but it's icing on the cake that they're not going to give him his $5 back. Now, this is definitely going to set him back. $5 to a frauditor, that's like a whole paycheck. I don't know what he's going to do without the money. He's going to have to make up this income somewhere. I'm sure he's going to go find some other unsuspecting victims for his stupid YouTube channel.
I told you before you came here.
Well, who said this?
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it does.
No, it doesn't. You can ask someone else later.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm leaving right now. Not a problem.
How much? We're just gonna exit out, Wes.
Yeah, no, that's not a problem. What's your name?
Oh, I'm not actually obligated to give you that.
Oh, I didn't say you were. I'm just asking questions.
I'm not going to. All right, you have a great day.
You too.
Don't come back. If you come back, we'll have our PD meet you.
Cool.
And then arrest you for trespassing. So, out.
Oh, hey, Stacy, I got to get you served.
Please leave.
You're on the admitted lawsuit. It'll be great. Who's going to be your attorney, by the way?
Please leave.
I'm outside the gate now. I'm outside the gate now.
The gate's over there, actually.
Our property is way down here.
Yeah.
No, I'm outside the paid gate.
No, we pay for all this behind the fence.
I'm outside the paid gate.
Behind the fence.
You're kind of...
Behind the gate.
Wow, you're really aggressive. You can probably de-escalate the thing.
No.
This message is for Drew's family. Wherever you are, I'm sure you're in hiding away from this creep, but I think it's time to put Grandpa in a home. He obviously cannot control himself. He shouldn't be around the general public, so it might be time to lock him away.
Good, how about you?
I am good.
Where do you live at?
Me? I don't answer questions.
Okay. Well, this is a closed event. That's why there's gates everywhere.
Yes, sir.
So you have been told by the event security that you are not welcome here.
And I left.
Okay. Do not come back in on the other side of the gates. If you find your way in through an alley or something, you will be trespassed. Will be cited for trespassing. Sounds like you were in here multiple times and they've caught you in here multiple times.
Sounds like you've got some information wrong. Who told you?
Security.
And what's your name and number, please?
It's on my jacket.
No, it's not on your jacket. I've got really bad eyes.
I missed the part where that's my problem.
I always love this part. We've reached the part of the fraudit where he pulls out the fake ailments and disabilities, trying to get his way. Well, Frauditor, you have a camera. You could zoom in whenever you want.
That's my name. That's my badge
I've
number.
got bad
I don't need to give you anything. I'm just telling you. So,
okay, and what's your name again?
Per policy. It's on here and I don't have to inform you.
Per policy.
Yep, of the Reno Police Department.
Can I get close to you so I can read it?
Yeah, you can read it right there.
Not, I've got a disability, so I'd
you
like
cannot be inside this event.
I'd
you cannot be inside this event.
Clutch.
It's a private event.
Jenkins.
You've been trespassed.
Have a
You're
good day.
warned by everyone. So if you come
back in here, you're going to be cited for trespassing.
And photograph evidence. Have a nice day.
Okay. Hey, get a picture of me too. I'll do a public records request of it. Is your body cameras on?
Yes, sir.
Okay, is your body camera on?
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, there we have it. Drew gets trespassed from yet another local town event. It must be so tiresome being this loathed by your own hometown. I mean, if it were me, I would just pack up shop and move somewhere else where they don't know me. So maybe this kind of grift would actually work. But everyone in town knows you, Drew. It's time to move or pack it up because your channel is dying. No one cares about it. So why are you even still doing this? Well, that's it for this one. Did you enjoy Drew getting kicked out of this event? Because I sure did. Let me know in the comments what you think. If you like the channel, please hit that subscribe button. And I will see you guys on the next one.
Goodbye, Stephen Kelly.
I swear to God, I'll pistol whip the next guy that says shenanigans.
You mean shenanigans?
No.